What is going on, YouTube? So this is probably going to be my final video of the night. Let me straighten up my chair here. But as you can probably tell by the title, I'm talking about the Chicago Bears. A topic that was actually kind of heavily talked about after this weekend. They played the Houston Texans this past weekend, losing 23-14. They started off pretty well. I believe they jumped out to about a 14-7 lead at one point. But we're not able to finish it out. Texans able to come back and win. Just not a great performance, not a bad performance by the Bears, but not a great one either. I believe Jay Cutler had 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Jeremy Langford, 57 yards and 1 touchdown on the ground as well. Only averaged about 3.5, maybe 3.7 yards per carry. You know, I'm trying to get the knee brace off. Sorry about the Velcro sound. It's just something where I expected a little bit more out of the Bears this season, at least to start. You know, they made some good upgrades, I thought, on the defense, especially the linebacking core. And I feel like you could see that to some degree as they held Lamar Miller, definitely not to a slow day. He still rushed for over 100 yards, but to around 3.8 yards per carry. Better than what the rush defense was last year, from what I remember. Good day from Alshon Jeffrey, 105 yards through the air. Just overall, not a great performance all around for the Bears. I wasn't really expecting a victory out of them in week 1. The Texans are a tough team to beat, especially when you play them on the road. But we'll see what happens when the Bears move into the NFC North play. You know, the Packers came out. They looked pretty good in week 1, not great. Vikings defense looked strong. Obviously, offense didn't do much, but granted, that was against the Titans. And then Lions looked very good on offense and at least decent on defense, playing a good quarterback in Andrew Luck. I'd still say at this point that the Packers are in the driver's seat right now. The Bears are pretty much at the bottom of the division from the way they played. But there are a few positives I think you could take away from it. Like I said, the defense does looked a little bit better. Brock Osweiler had a decent day through the air, I believe around 231 yards passing and 2 touchdowns. To 1 interception. You know, we'll see what happens with the Bears moving forward. It's like I said, it's kind of hard to tell. One other thing that I heard a lot about this game was just that it was more about the Bears playing bad or mediocre than the Texans actually playing good, which I didn't think was true. Watching the game, it seemed like the Texans played a pretty good game down the stretch, and it looks like the Texans, as expected, are just an actually good team this year. So, like I said, we'll see what happens moving forward. Week 2 is going to be very telling for the Chicago Bears and really for the Houston Texans as they move forward with pretty much a brand new offense between Brock Osweiler and Lamar Miller. But promising results for week 1 for them. But anyway, like I said, that'll pretty much do it for my week 1 videos for the NFL. I was going to do a complete recap, but I mentioned that in the video before. I've talked about so many teams that it's just really not necessary. I'll be coming back with my week 2 predictions, picks against the spread, and power rankings tomorrow. So talking more about the NFL. But anyway, that's pretty much it. See ya.